Zentangle is a meditative art form that is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Zentangle requires no artistic skills. Hello, I'm SANDHYA MANNE. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. Welcome to yet another Zentangle Mini Project. Today's focus tangle in our Focus Flight series is Remo by Marks. Remo is a beautiful organic tangle, border tangle that has a lot of possibilities. I plan to use two other tangles for today's project along with Remo. I will be working on a regular white square tile, black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are with our supplies. I'm working on a white square tile with my 01 black micron and a 08 black micron, a pencil and a stub. So let's get started with our project today. So this is our focus tangle is Remo, but we're going to start with Hamail initially. So Hamail is what we're going to start with, and then we're going to use Remo, the border tangle, along that. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let's start with Hamail. So I'm going to start somewhere in the center. Let's start somewhere in the center with my 01 black micron. So let's start somewhere here. So we're going to start with a small triangle like that. So you start from a point, from that point you pull out a triangle. Now make sure the edges of your triangle is smooth, it's not hard. And then from here I'm going to pull out my line a bit more and then make another petal like that. So we're going to go around doing this, and every time you might have to turn your tile, so go ahead, do that and just continue adding lines like that. So each consecutive petal is slightly bigger than the previous one, like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead, do this, and I'm going to pull our next line from here, somewhere here. Okay. So we're going to continue with this and still continuing to make bigger petals with every consecutive line like this. So now that I've kind of wrapped behind the initial initial triangle, now I'm going to start reducing the size of my petal now. So it goes like this. So we're going to go gently reduce the size of your petal like that. Okay, so until you no longer have space to show. So here's my Hamail, which looks lovely. I love this simple tangle. It gives so much of dimension. Now I'm going to pull out a line and a dot inside each of my petals. Okay, so this is done. Now let's move on to our next tangle. So our next tangle is our focus tangle REMO. So I'm just going to go around this, creating an round line with my pencil. So REMO is going to be over this. So don't worry if your circle is not perfect. Mine is neither, and that's the fun part. We don't want it to be like a perfect mandala circle, right? So let's go ahead and start with REMO. So REMO goes like this. So I'm going to start on this point. Okay, so I go up and come down. I make this little tiny bead or a rice pod, and I kind of come down like this. Okay, so now again I start from here. I go up and I come down. Okay, so I go out of this line, go up and then come down. Okay, so I'm going to go around doing this, and make sure your pod is wide enough because later we will be adding some fun element inside that. So go ahead and do this all along that pencil line. Okay, so here it is all done. Now inside this we are going to add a half circle like that between the two pods, and then an aura line, and then we're going to add circles. So we're going to create like a MoonPie, and then give an aura line to that, like that, right? So I'm going to go around doing this for all of my REMO sections like this. Okay, so let's go around. Okay. So go around and do this on all of those V shapes that is created inside. Okay, so here it is my tile all done. I've done the inside part of it. Now let's do the outside part of it. So here again we're going to make a half circle like this and make about 2 aura lines, 1 or 3 aura lines, 1, 2 and 3, and then I'm going to make a nice wider aura line that goes like this, and one more to finish that up. So I want you to go around doing this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then a wider one and an aura line that kind of gives it a finish, right? So, and then we are going to go ahead and add straight lines inside this. So pull out your lines. like this. Okay, so go ahead and finish this for all of your V's that is on the outer side. Okay, so this is a highly stylized Remo, but I really like this tangle. It has a lot of scope. So I'm going to go ahead and add these on the other side as well. Okay, so here it is all done. I've added lines inside and the curves all along. Now I'm going to use my 08 micron to fill in this and also this. So we're going to give some nice contrast. Okay, so I'm going to go around doing this. Okay, so we have added some nice fun contrast. Now let's get to this section. Let's see what we're planning to do. Here is Skeena. So I'm going to kind of start from here and go to this end and make this slightly darker, this edge. And I'm going to pull out another line that goes right next to it. So I'm going to alternate or kind of randomly add the black. I'm not going to add it on each and every line that I'm going to pull out. So this way it's not too much of black, but it does give that contrast that we want. Like that. So I'm going to go around doing this all over. See that, how lovely that looks. So I'm going to go around doing this. So here it is all done. I've added Scena all around. and that looks interesting. So now let's get to shading. So I am going to add my pencil along this, like this. So we're just going to go around. So we're going all around it. So we started here and going around, and we'll go all the way till the end. Okay, so I'm going to use my stub to just blend this. So there it is, I've added pencil all around. Now we are also going to add pencil like this. So this is going to be here. So right after this line, right, so I just want to show you some shade blending here. So this creates a nice shadow effect. Right, so it creates a nice dimension. So let's go ahead and do this as well for each of the petals. Okay, so again I'm going to use my stub to just blend that out. Okay, so we have it all done for the inner flower, which is Hamail. Now let's get to Remo. So I am just going to go around here, here, and similarly here and here. Okay, so we're going to go around this with our pencil, and then we'll use our stub to gently blend this. Like that. Right, so I'm going to go around doing this on all of them. So here it is all done. I've added the pencil all around, and I like the white of the Remo showing through between the contrasts, and it gives a nice border effect. So you can call this done at this point, but I really want to add some orbs or circles, so I'm going to add some in these corners, right? So I'm just gonna add a circle like that, and then add some tiny ones around just to kind of make it look more organic and interesting, but this is totally optional. You can end at this point as well. So I'm gonna go around adding some fun elements like that. I like the Tipple effect there. So I'm going to go around and add more Tipples. So here it is all done. I am now going to finish the tile with initials. So I'm just going to put my initials here like that. Now let's journal this. So today's date is 12th of March 2021, and this is YouTube. Focus Flight series, and we started off with Tangle Hamail, and then we did our focus tangle, which is Remo. We used some MoonPie and some Tipple, and of course we did Scena in the center. So those were the tangles that we used for today's session, and there it is, our tile from today's project. Hope you had fun on this project with me. I would love to see your creations, so head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SANDHYA MANNE or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya, so I get to see your lovely works there, and I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use, and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started in your own Zentangle journey, send me an email to get information about my group classes or to schedule your private sessions. Slots for the month of March are now open. To receive my weekly newsletter, click on the link Tangle Organizer in the description to claim your free gift and to get updates on my upcoming workshops and other fun events. I do a Facebook Live every Friday at 10 a.m. India time. So do join me there and let's tangle together real time. Now it's time to comment, so please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. I will see you next on Tuesday in our Focus Flight in our String Safari series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.